Lessons Learned is a young tradition at Team 612. Started in 2017, it quickly became an expected part of our season. Our Lessons Learned process is a form of failure analysis that includes the entire team. Our format allows all team members to contribute unique ideas. All members have a voice without their opinions being suppressed. Why do we use Lessons Learned? Our Lessons Learned format makes it possible for the team as a group to engage in self-reflection without placing blame. Blame is one of the major reasons that organizations fail to improve, as blame creates negative emotions that become barriers to improvement. The facilitated method of conducting the group reflection and assessment removes many opportunities to place blame. Everyone has a voice, and everyone can list what they believe is a problem. We can also list what is good, what works, recognizing that while we have opportunities to improve, we also have many opportunities to enjoy our success. The process is a bottoms-up assessment of the organization. The members of the team provide the raw input, and as a group, the team sets the priority for the problems and gives the team a visibility, a way to understand the opportunities for improvement. It helps to understand a little history behind Lessons Learned. The 2017 season was in no way a failure. We won the Chairman's Award at the Haymarket event, won the Spirit Award at the Owings Mill event, and we advanced to district championships. The journey was hard, with a disappointing end at district championships. Our robot proved to be a complex machine that required constant mechanical attention between matches and would fail. We were not selected to move to eliminations at districts. After learning that we would not move on to the next level, the team broke for lunch. A small group of freshmen and sophomore students and a mentor discussed the problems the team faced while they ate lunch. The conversation started to devolve into blame, which the mentor stopped, highlighting to the students how blame ignites defensive behaviors, stopping good solutions. In that conversation, the group talked about ways to create a positive environment for improvement. The mentor talked about the goal of failure analysis and how the team could learn a better approach to solving the perceived problems. That conversation was the force behind the first Lessons Learned. Only a few seniors attended the 2017 Lessons Learned. Almost all freshman, sophomore, and junior team members attended and participated, embracing the fun challenge. By the end of the session, new leadership had some ideas on what they needed to do for the next year. Their ideas included creating a transparent, measurable method for developing strategy and game design, and improving the team communications. The team responded, and our performance skyrocketed. That was the year that we created Merlin and went to Worlds for the first time because of our robot. It was more than our robot. Our team greatly improved. The people on our team improved because of what we learned in our Lessons Learned experience. How does Lesson Learned work? Well, everyone on the team is invited to participate. Students, alumni, mentors, teachers, and parents are all invited to participate. Mr. Schneider, based on his experience consulting, facilitates the meeting, leading the team through the steps of the process. Step 1, Introduction. We introduce the session to the team, talk about the house rules, and instruct the team about how to work through the process. This video is an example of Step 1. Step 2 is Ideation. This is when things start to get fun. Everybody gets a stack of 5 3-inch square Post-it notes or sticky notes and a Sharpie marker. Mr. Schneider tells the team to think about the things that worked well in the season and the things that didn't, quite work out as expected. Everybody writes the descriptions of what they think, down on their sticky notes with their Sharpie marker. The Sharpie makes sure that everybody writes their ideas succinctly, as you can't get a lot of words on a little sticky note with a Sharpie marker. In the third step, we post the notes to the wall. Everybody puts their sticky notes on the giant 20-foot wide piece of paper hanging on one wall of the room. The left side is marked "Works Best," and the right side "Doesn't work." The team members put their sticky notes on the paper, choosing where they think it sits between works and doesn't work. In step 4, we do what's called the silent sort. Groups of 5 to 6 students come to the wall to consolidate, collect, and sort the notes into categories. Each of these groups of students only have 3 to 4 minutes to sort the notes before another group replaces them. The groups must work in silence, only communicating with nonverbal clues, hand signals, facial expressions, but without any verbal discussion. Each team can shift, add, subtract, or change the position of the notes or the groupings left by the previous sort groups, but eventually everybody has their opportunity to sort. In the 5th step, Mr. Schneider leads the large group through a discussion about what we see on the wall. We look at the patterns and identify the largest categories, developing a name and description for each of the categories. At the end of this step, the team selects the top 5 areas with the highest interest and priority. In step 6, we have our Brainstorm Breakout. We break the group into 5 breakout groups, choosing a leader for each group. The groups form around a specific interest and are assigned one of the 5 categories that the team has identified. The breakout groups then go and start to brainstorm ideas on the subject. Stand and deliver is step 7. The group leaders from each one of the breakout groups present the ideas that were developed when their team talked, presenting the ideas and sharing the dialogue that the team spoke about. In the presentations, the team interacts with the presenter, asking questions and making comments. At the end, we're not trying to make decisions on what we're going to do. We've been simply exploring the ideas. After the lessons learned session, the leadership team reviews the results of the meeting. They converse about what they learned, brainstorm for additional ideas, and discuss the ideas with the captains and plan for the execution of the next season. In summary of lessons learned, our main goal is to crowdsource to identify our issues and solutions. The process allows the team to develop priorities as well as brainstorm solutions. Not everything can be solved through this manner, but the process gives us a framework of priority to work with. And it's brought us great success every year that we've used it. Thank you for watching.